Rush Limbaugh is going to demonstrate yet again that he has no clue how our government functions, but also he thinks government shutdowns are popular.
You know what the Republicans are doing right now? Fox News is telling them not to shut down the government. It would be the absolute worst. Oh, my God, it would be disaster. Shut down the government. Oh, you realize what the media will say about it? Oh, my God, the people of this country want the government so bad. The people of this country love the government. You can't shut down the government. Oh, my God, the people. Oh, it'd be horrible. Never mind the fact the Republicans won a landslide election not 10 months after they shut down the government the last time. But we're not supposed to remember that. Now, you would think, after the people have spoken, landslide defeat Democrats, $18 trillion national debt, everything Obama and the Democrats have wanted, the American people said stop it, you would think that the Republicans would just do a short order budget bill to get us through, say, January or February. Just another short little continuing resolution. And then, in January, February, when they run the House and the Senate, then they do a budget that is responsible. Doesn't that make imminent sense, ladies and gentlemen?
Imminent sense? No, it doesn't. It makes no sense because the president is still a Democrat and he will veto your ridiculous bill. I mean, what does he think? That the Republicans are going to come up with a bill like they often do, but pass it and the bill defunds the Department of Education and makes the FDA obsolete and gives tax cuts to the Koch brothers' nephews and screws over the middle class. Oh, they're just going to pass that bill and the Democrats are going to lay down. Obama's going to be like, oh, I guess I'll sign it. No, he's not going to pass a purely Republican bill. Yeah, he'll probably cave on many, many issues, way more than I would, for example. But he's not going to do, if the House passes a draconian bill and then the Senate passes it, he's not going to pass that bill. Rush, do you have no idea how our country works? Do you not know what a presidential veto is? But look at the rest of what he said. He also said, the last election, mandate for Republicans, mandate. Well, everything that the Dems want, America said, stop it. Well, funny how whenever Republicans win, it's always a mandate. But whenever Democrats win, you say it's not a mandate. That's interesting. It's funny how you have this weird double standard. But also, it's just not true that the American people don't want liberal priorities. In fact, if you look at the polling data, it's almost completely on our side. I mean, you name the issue, I'll tell you the number. So 80% of the American people want the minimum wage raised. Okay, that would be on our side. The Republicans certainly don't want to do that. 90% want universal background checks for gun purchases. Again, this is a liberal thing. Only 17% want to stay in Afghanistan. Again, what, the Republicans are the anti-war party? The Democrats are way too war hawkish, I agree. But the Republicans are worse. You name the issue, I will explain to you how the American people are solidly progressive. But he glosses over that. Why? Because the Republicans won the election, so therefore Americans want to do everything Republicans want to do. Well, why don't you dive into more specifics, like the poll numbers, and then you'll see that's not true. Now, also, and here's the main point of this story, he said that, why would you be afraid to shut down the government? Last time you shut down the government, 10 months later, you won. As if causation correlation problem, much big guy? He makes it seem like that's what Americans voted on. You know, I could vote for the Democrats, but there was that time the Republicans shut down the government, and boy, did I love it. Let me go vote based on that. No, Dippy! The reality is the Democrats never spoke about it after the Republicans did it. And if you looked at the polling data at the time, 9% of the American people viewed the Republicans favorably. The Republican Party had a 9% favorability rating. The lowest in history. In history, that's a fact. And what does Rush Limbaugh say? No, that doesn't matter. The American people like the government shutdown. No, the problem was the Democrats have no idea how to run a campaign. They have no idea how to market. They have no idea how to sell ideas. And they didn't go out there and say, hey, these sons of bitches shut down the government. You hated them. 9% approval rating. These are the same people. It's just a year later. Are you going to vote for the people who shut down the government when they don't get their way? You're going to vote for these fascist dictator tyrants? That's what the Democrats had to do, but they didn't do it. But I love how All of that glosses right the fuck over Rush Limbaugh's head. And what does he say? The Republicans shut down the government and won, so it's a good thing to shut down the government. If that's what you like, not having a functioning government, well, I can point you in the direction of some places, Rush, that you might want to visit, like Somalia.